Namaste. In this video, we shall discuss the topic factorial notation. The product of first n natural numbers, that is 1 into 2 into 3 into etc. n minus 1 into n, is known as n factorial. Okay. So the notation n factorial represents the product of first n natural numbers. That is n factorial is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into etc. into n minus 1 into n. Okay, this is known as n factorial. So this notation we read it as n factorial. Okay, in mathematics, this symbol is used to denote factorial. Right. So, for example, this is 3 factorial. And by 3 factorial, we mean the product of first 3 natural numbers, 1 into 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. And 4 factorial, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, which is equal to 24. And 5 factorial, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, that is 120. 2 factorial is equal to 1 into 2, which gives 2. 1 factorial is 1 itself, and so on. And an important point you have to keep in mind is 0 factorial is equal to 1. We define 0 factorial as 1. That point you have to keep in mind. Okay. So 1 factorial is 1, 2 factorial is 1 into 2, which gives 2. 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, which gives 6. 4 factorial 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, which gives 24. 5 factorial 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, which gives 120, and so on. Okay, so we can define n factorial as the product of first n natural numbers. Here it is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into etc. n minus 1 into n. Understood? Now we shall discuss some problems from exercise 7.2 of NCERT class 7 mathematics test. Here the first question is, evaluate, there are two sub questions, 8 factorial, then 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. First we can take the first one, 8 factorial. We know n factorial is the product of first n natural numbers. Here 8 factorial. So we can write 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. And we can multiply all these numbers in order to get the answer. So here 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4, 24, 24 into 5 is 120. So up to this part we get 120. Then we can multiply 6 into 7. 6 into 7 is 42, and 42 into 8. Here 42 into 8 is 8 2s are 16, 1 balance. 8 4s are 32, 32 plus 1, 33. 336. So if we combine these three, we get 336. Now we can multiply these two numbers. 336 into 120. Here we can multiply with 12. 6 2s are 12. 1 balance. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 7. Then 3 2s are 6. Here 6 3 3. 2 7 plus 6 13. 1 balance. 6 plus 3 plus 1 10. 1 balance. 3 plus 1 4. That is 4 0 3 2, then 1 0. Okay, 40,320. This is the value of 8 factorial. Clear? Now consider the second part, 4 factorial minus 3 factorial, and which is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 minus 1 into 2 into 3. Here it is 24, then minus 6. 24 minus 6 is what? 18. So 4 factorial minus 3 factorial is equal to 18. Understood? Now consider the second question. Is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial equal to 7 factorial? So we can consider the LHS and RHS part separately. Here LHS is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. So 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3. 4 factorial 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So 6 plus 24, which gives 30. And take the RHS part. 7 factorial. That is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7. Here also we can multiply. We know 5 factorial is 120. Up to 5 we can write 120. Then 6 into 7, 42. Now we can multiply these two values. 42 into 12 gives 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 4 1s are 4. 4 0 5. Okay. So 5 0 4 0. Clearly they are unequal. Here the LHS part is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial and the answer is 30. But RHS is 7 factorial. It is equal to 5040. So what we can conclude? 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to 7 factorial. Therefore, we can write 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to 7 factorial. So which implies that we cannot add or subtract these factorial numbers. Okay, that means 3 factorial plus 4 factorial, we cannot write it as 7 factorial. 3 plus 4 7. Okay, that types of additions are not possible in the case of factorial numbers or factorial notation. Understood? Now we move on to question number 3. Compute 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. We know 8 factorial is what? 1 into 2 into 3 into etc. up to 8. Okay. 8 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. Okay. So if we take 1 to 6, what we can write? We can write it as 6 factorial. Okay, the product of first 6 natural numbers, we can consider it as 6 factorial. Okay, so this 8 factorial can be rewritten as 6 factorial into 7 into 8. Clear? The product of numbers from 1 to 8, we consider it as 8 factorial. And if we separate first 6 numbers, then what we can write? 6 factorial into 7 into 8. Understood? So here we can write, instead of 8 factorial, 6 factorial into 7 into 8. Then denominator, here on 6 factorial into 2 factorial, that is 1 into 2. Here we can cancel this 6 factorial. So in order to cancel with 6 factorial, we convert 8 factorial as what? 6 factorial into 7 into 8. Okay. Now this 8 and 2 we can cancel. Here it is 4. So 7 into 4. 7 into 4 is what? 28. So our answer is 28. Okay. Now consider the fourth one. It's one of the important question. If 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial is equal to x by 8 factorial, find the value of x. So here the smallest number is 6 factorial. So we can convert 7 factorial and 8 factorial in terms of 6 factorial. That is 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by, this 7 factorial means 1, 2, 3 etc. up to 7. Okay. If we take up to 6, we can write 6 factorial, then remaining number is 7. So 7 factorial can be written as 6 factorial into 7, which is equal to x by, here 8 factorial, that is 6 factorial into 7 into 8, like in the previous question. Okay. 1 to 6, 6 factorial, then the remaining two numbers are 7 and 8. We write as it is. Okay. And from this LHS part, we can take 1 by 6 factorial common. So 1 by 6 factorial into, in the first term, the remaining is 1, and in the second term, 1 by 7. Okay, which is equal to x by 6 factorial into 7 into 8. Now we can cancel the 6 factorial from both sides, and we can cross multiply this one. 7 plus 1 by 7, which is equal to x by 7 into 8. This 7 and 7 we can cancel. That is 8 is equal to x by 8. Here we can cross multiply this one. Therefore x is equal to 8 into 8, which gives 64. So our answer is 64. Here we can see one important property. Look at these factorial numbers: 6 factorial, 7 factorial and 8 factorial. Okay, the factorial numbers, the continuous numbers 6, 7 and 8. Without considering the factorial notation, we can say they are consecutive natural numbers 6, 7 and 8. And what is our answer? Our answer is the square of the large number. Here the large number is 8. So 8 square is what? 64. Okay. So if this type of question is asked in 1 mark, then you have to write the square of the large number. For example, if it is 1 by 7 factorial plus 1 by 8 factorial equal to x by 9 factorial, then the answer will be 9 square, 81. Similarly, if it is 1 by 8 factorial plus 1 by 9 factorial is equal to x by 10 factorial, then the value of x will be 10 square, which gives 100. Okay. Now we move on to the last question in this exercise. Evaluate n factorial divided by n minus r the whole factorial when first sub question n equal to 6 and r equal to 2, second one n equal to 9 and r equal to 5. We can discuss one by one. First one, n equal to 6 and r equal to 2. Here we have to find n factorial by n minus r the whole factorial. We can replace the value of n and r. 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2 the whole factorial. That is 6 factorial by 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 factorial. 6 factorial can be written as 4 factorial into 5 into 6. Okay. 1 to 6. 6 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. If we take the first 4 numbers, we can write 4 factorial. Remaining 2 numbers are 5 and 6. Okay. Divided by 4 factorial. This 4 factorial we can cancel, and 5 6 are 30. Okay. Now take the second one. N is equal to 9 and r equal to 5. N factorial by n minus r the whole factorial is equal to 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 5 the whole factorial. That is 9 factorial by 9 minus 5, 4 factorial. And we can write 9 factorial as 4 factorial into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 into 9 whole divided by 4 factorial. We can cancel this 4 factorial and we can multiply these all numbers in order to get the answer. So here 5 6 are 30. 30 into 7. So 210. Then into 8 into 9. 72. Now we can multiply these two values. 72 into 21. Here 72. Then 4. 14. 2, 1, 5, 1. So 1512. Then 1 0. So 15,120. So the final answer is 15,120. Okay. So this finishes exercise 7.2. Thanks for watching. Thank you.